One bright morning in the kingdom of Vijayanagara, a dark storm began to brew.
Oh, Tenali. Speak, Senapati. What troubles you?
Horrible news! The great northern emperor of Delhi has penetrated the kingdom's borders with a force of 20,000 men.
What? The Northern Emperor dares threaten me? Who does he think he is?
Actually, sire, he thinks he is in command of a superior army. And he is correct. Look at this! All you have around here these days are a bunch of deadbeat poets, amateur sculptors, and second-rate painters. Meanwhile, your army is not only weak and depleted, they're lying down on the job! And it all started when he showed up. Your Majesty, Tenali Raman has distracted you with his ridiculous poetry and antics, and made you forget your military obligations to the king.
Enough! What is the status of my ground troops?
Ground troops?
My battle elephants!
Olifants? No!
My elite archery division!
Not so good.
This is an outrage! My army in tatters? How can I face my enemy in battle now? My kingdom is lost!
Perhaps not, my lord. Allow me to speak with the Emperor. He may be a reasonable man.
What? How could you send him? He's the cause of all this. If anything, he should be executed for sabotaging the kingdom's defenses.
Silence, Rajguru. Is there no end to your ranting?
Ah! Why, you little...
Never mind them.
Radguruji, I was only trying to help.
Stop it, I'll get you,
Go, poet. Save my kingdom.
With the weight of the entire kingdom on his shoulders, the jester Tenali Raman strode forth to meet the emperor and an unknown fate.
Who goes there?
Only a humble messenger from the great king of Vijayanagara, Krishna Deva Raya. He hopes to negotiate a truce with you, O great emperor of the north.
A truce, eh? Sounds like fun.
Your Majesty, what are you doing? Why negotiate?
I am merely having a little fun before the inevitable battle. I'll make a demand the king can never fulfill, and then we will strike! Lowly messenger, it is my duty to agree to a compromise if your great king desires one. But it must be on my terms. Do you know the great epic, the Mahabharata?
Yes, lord. It is a very long epic with 18 parvas and several thousands of poems.
Excellent, messenger. Perhaps you are not as stupid as you look. Well then, you must write a new Mahabharata, making me the hero of the epic. It must be completed within a week's time and be dedicated to me and my royal greatness. If you succeed, I shall sign a peace agreement. But if you fail, my army will charge into your kingdom and burn it to the ground. Now, worm, crawl back to your master and explain my terms.
Back at the palace, hope was waning. The task seemed impossible. Meanwhile, the Rajguru had other plans.
All right, men! Stand at attention! Remember, after Tenali Raman's inevitable failure, it will be up to you to defend your majesty's kingdom to the last man! You must give me and the king enough time to make a full retreat from the kingdom with all of the royal treasure we can carry. Do you understand?
Rajguru! How dare you consider a retreat?
Raman!
At last! You better have good news for me, Raman.
Tenali told Krishnadevaraya of his compromise with the emperor, but his news was not well received.
Raman, you imbecile! Not only is this task impossible, but the very idea is humiliating. You have failed me, Tenali Raman, in our most desperate hour. Now all is lost.
Prepare to abandon the kingdom! Collect the royal treasures! Where are my traveling robes? Hurry up there!
Are you fish, Slackers? What are you doing there? Move it!
The emperor gives 1 week to achieve this task, sire. Please allow me to try.
All right, Tenali. I'll trust you. But know that the fate of the entire kingdom rests in your hands.
I will do my best, sire. Good job, my friends. This should be plenty of paper for the Mahabharata.
But Tenali, how will you fill these pages with words in only 1 week?
Just put the blank pages in the palanquin. You will see.
Beyond the river, the northern king has made himself at home, his arrogance permeating the very soil of this ancient land.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Majesty! The messenger returns with the palanquin!
Surely not the Mahabharata.
King of Kings! After much toil, I have written the great epic, honoring and of course, featuring yourself.
Now then, messenger, I grow curious. Read me the first chapter of this Mahabharata.
Of course. But may I humbly ask that you clarify some doubts I have about the story.
Continue.
I have portrayed you as the great Dharmaraja, known for his just mind. I have described Her Highness, your wife, as Draupadi. But Draupadi has 5 husbands in the epic. Oh yeah, 5 husbands. So, unable to decide who the other 4 husbands should be, I left some gaps in the book. Perhaps you could...
5 husbands? My wife has...
Yes, 5 husbands. Now, if you could decide, I could finish the book in no time. What say you, O King?
Shocked by the humiliation of Tenali's words, the emperor sits frozen like some terrible statue, while his court falls into chaos.
Silence! Do you not see my hand? I demand silence! I want this epic burn! Burn, do you hear?
Undone by his own foolish pride, the emperor returned home in disgrace, and Tenali Raman returned to the palace for some much-needed rest.
Well, Tenali, you've done it. The emperor has gone home in disgrace, and my kingdom is safe once again. And with nothing but a bunch of blank palm leaves. Hey, Rajguru, what do you think of that?
Wonderful, Your Majesty. I knew it would work all along. Didn't I?